This is Lerato AKA Lerato, and you are tuned in to the Vintage Experience. Happens every Saturday between 12 and 3 p.m. only on Basement Soul Radio.
Danki Tokyo, Master TMN, Elimination, Afrologic, Raw Authentical Hardcore, Danki Kenza, Danki Malenga, Danki Hip Hop. As pick up the crayons and contribute to the bigger picture. Sangoba nge art, ambitious raw talent and heart, ikamale tape. Arts and hearts. Pick up the crayons and contribute to the bigger picture. Let every color represent a certain aspect in your system. Look at yourself through reflections of internal depictions that shape your form through patterns of life decisions, exposing the nature of your thinking and your level of consciousness. If it's unnatural to you, never try to fit in. They're trying to make my art form their business and cut me down to peculiar pieces suitable for the puzzle of their visions, but struggle to contain my creativity, always trying to make me dumb it down permanently. How can I take an advice with underlying arrogance? They don't even know me like I'm private with too many skeletons. My voice embodies raw elements and I refuse to let you silence them. I balance them with a message of artistic intelligence. I am relevant to the most genuine people on planet Earth. I'm voicing the sentiments of an outcast African escaping classification boxes they trap us in. I am black excellence. As time proceeds, I shall be a reference to the artistic liberated soul. With creative control, sound vibrations on earphones, provoke poetical notes to activate street mode, microphone domination. Unlimited rhyme intervention, giving birth to dope bars through lyrical operations of C-section. Explosive character traits, unpredictable actions, caught in the intricate plot of reality located in a Sotra setting. I'm a protagonist moving through chapters, silently living an impression on the minds of readers, cause my life is a story giving you mental pictures through rich narration taught by invisible teachers. Like addiction seducing me to abuse substances with smiling wicked features. I've seen behavioral patterns cocooning creatures. That's why my third eye can easily detect subliminal demonic features from actions of fabricated kindness with devious intentions hiding. My intuitive sensation of the climate has brought me to the realization of the atmosphere that I'm finding to be drenched in a lot of tension, especially when I'm rhyming, cause I'm still in the spotlight from what they're hyping and dimming the brightness of those trying to outshine this, contrasting my level of skill from this disgusting incompetent backs of weak excuses. What makes them tick is useless. Yo, damn.
But first, okay, not much. This time we do the legends thingy, but yeah, no, we have a legend in the studio.
And that's Lerato.
In the making. Remember, he did say he is still mastering, right?
Yeah.
The craft. So obviously, that in a nutshell is a legend in the making. You know, so it's fine. We will attend to the legends later on if we still have
You're
time.
making me shy though.
No, that is not the intention. That is not. And as shy. Okay, we didn't get into this. So we met Working Thought at the Hip Hop Count. That's where we got to meet him, and I was like. Singena fast.
Sure.
And then we also met Ulot Bonkers. He is also gonna come through as well, you know.
Shout out to Lord Bonkers.
So we are planning on having a cipher on the show. And
I can't wait for that one.
these are the peoples that we will be hosting. Okay, they will be hosting us because the show will be about the cipher.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So if you feel like kicking a freestyle, you kick a freestyle. I'm a cheerleader.
Yo,
so
most props.
that is why we have the vintage experience today.
Just because.
That's because. You know, yeah. So because we were chilling along the way, with everybody else that's involved, you know, because we are going to have you again for another chillers, just to find out what's happening.
Yep.
So the song that we played, right, the one that we just played now.
It's called Pick Up Your Crayons it's called Pick Up Your Crayons.
And then the beats.
It's made by Tokyo.
Tokyo Buffet.
Tokyo Crash Beats. Yo.
The day I decide to do an EP, if that day ever arrives, no,
something.
I say
Yo, man. Check him out on Facebook. He's Tokozane Khate, Tokyo Crash Beats, you know.
And then the inspiration get behind Pick Up Your Crayons.
Yo, man. Pick Up Your Crayons was actually inspired by, a little bit by him, in a way. And also what's going on for ama artista fana nami emakasana guys. Like I don't have like a stable place where I could say abona manje I can record whatever I want because it don't get naguzo pushy vision angifuna ukuthi bathi pushy vision angithola but you know ukuthi as an underground MC somehow you want your own thing so that now so full of the most tangent thoughts you have you know everything you want angithola so by the way so mina no Tokyo we had this we are actually entirely different yabona le style esipitho zwile it's not what he usually does he actually likes trap so much so obviously I'm underground and I like that and I'm poetic and all of that, you know. So now obviously obviously you know when there are differences sometimes it's hard to work.
Yes.
And all of that. So that inspired, so that basically made me remember my journey as an artist to go okay, I've been facing this similar thing. It's not a thing with Tokyo, but it's a thing with abantu ababhaye ngihlangane nabo. So it's not a thing with them, basically it's a thing with me.
Yeah.
Because I can't say it's me. I have that spirit and with satisfy like it's rawness and all of that because I come from that. So now it says pick up your crayons and contribute to the bigger picture. Let every aspect contribute. Pick up your crayons and contribute to the bigger picture. So that tells people to contribute to the art because art is the bigger picture. Because now you're not just having a syringe or an injection or a laptop and all of that.
Yeah.
Art is also there because in terms of designing that, you have to be artistic in terms of designing that. Even this cup, everything that we see, when it is physical, there's art in that. Even in the way we are fashioned as human beings, there's art in that. That's the bigger picture. So now we have to make sure the art has the same is held in the same regard or the same esteem as other fields. Like science and all of that. Art is science as well. Art influences science and vice versa. So yeah. This song tells people to pick up their crayons and contribute to the bigger picture. Let every aspect represent a certain aspect in their system and all of that. So it tells people to say, okay, when you are painting right now or when you are doing your art, let every color represent a certain aspect in your system. So colors basically can be emotions. Emotions can be in colors, just like when you're feeling sad, they say you gloomy, which is darkness in a way, so colors can represent multiple emotions and all of that. So let every color represent a certain aspect in your system. So basically express yourself in the way that you are. Look at yourself through reflections of internal depictions that shape your form through patterns of life decisions. So now muscle painting, when you use colors to paint this bigger picture in art, look at yourself through reflections of internal depictions that shape your form through patterns of life decisions, because our decisions, they not only represent how we think, but they also shape us. For instance, you took a decision to be here.
Yes.
Now it's shaping this character of being a radio personality and all of that. It's your decisions. It's an internal decision. It's an internal thing. You've always had the voice, and then you found a place where you belong. So now I'm saying look at yourself through reflections of internal depictions that shape your form through patterns of life decisions. That tells people to also be true to themselves.
Hey, but that's deep.
That's
deep, bro.
You see, if you have no time to criticize yourself, or if you have no time to look at your decisions, how will you know where you're going? So you need to introspect.
Sit down and be with yourself.
Yeah. And it also tells people to not fit in. Because I'm even saying they're trying to cut me down to peculiar pieces suitable for the puzzles of their visions.
Those guys are poet for real.
Yeah.
Those guys are poet for real.
So he's busy dropping gems. The feel that you're getting from the show, cause me, did I not say when we started the show, which is going to be a top one? What did I say when we started the show?
Yeah.
Man, I am happy. Bonkers, vintage experience.
Another thing about me.
Yeah.
Favorite parents, my favorite skis.
And he plays chess as well. He's a chess player.
Yeah, I would like to develop that as well because the Kaslam is angekho wana bo. Ikaslam emzini kudlalwa ichess angithola into encane we get to teach there yabo. So if you're interested, perhaps maybe ungasearch Master TMN nanini ku Facebook yabo and try to inbox me sibone ukuthi senza kanjani yabo, because we're trying to grow ichess angithola eSoweto, South Africa, wherever. We're not saying ukuthi abekho abantu who are already doing much for chess, but we're trying to do it in our own way angithola kethu yabo kethu
The Park.
Yep.
This is the one song that is correctly named.
Inspired by Thokoza Park.
How good man.
Yeah.
Good memories. Thokoza Park. So let's listen to the park and then we'll be back and then get into it and introduce that song.
It's called The Park. The beat. It's made by Slug Zeno. I'm checking Google, Facebook. It's Cross Studios and stuff like that. It was supposed to be part of an EP called As It Was and Now Is.
Okay. Hey, so okay. So that is The Park that you are going to be listening in now. We'll be back right after we pack the Park song. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Reminiscing about past moments. There was a time I felt stuck and everything was frozen. I felt like I was heading nowhere so fast. I even lost faith in the process. I could hear a voice inside say, oh yeah, you thought you're special like you're chosen, but you a broke man, you can't look after yourself. So how can you look after your fam? What a disappointment. But deep within my conscience said the future is in your both hands and time waits for no man. So don't stress, go get what is yours. Real men do it for no round of applause. Just because they don't notice don't mean it should stop. Embrace your flaws and keep going on. Store wealth in your thoughts, pursue your dreams and fight for your cause, regardless of social norms that limit you. To rise, you gotta look beyond. Real ones do things their way. Sometimes they go alone and fail. It's all part of the game. Without risk and pain, there's no unbelievable gain. So I had to take a chance and see how it plays. Tap into my own personal space. Things I used to classify as shame turn out to be a smile on my face. Vice versa. And these blessings in disguise come in strange ways. So who am I to make ultimate conclusions and definitions of what and how life is, cause it can really change. I'm only just a human blessed with days. Though I make plans and have little control, I don't have a final say. Just a front seat to witness it all. I don't even know how long can this life keep going on. All I know is I'm up for a ride in this life of strife. This life got me sitting in the blades of grass. All I can do is to sit and watch couples chatting and sharing hugs, bonding sessions of a parent and child, and younging in the park, just blazing it up, pedestrians of all shapes and size, going up and down, groups of people chilling together, talking and sharing laughs, and isolated individuals with headsets pumping music to their eardrums. Others busy with their phones, others doing nothing, enjoying the view under the sun. Others just holding their pets and pens just like I. Others sitting and spending time with their minds. All of these people come from various spaces, homes or backgrounds that affect how they all choose to spend time. We're all different individuals sharing this common ground. This very park where we come for different reasons known to us, but despite the countless attempts to be fulfilled in our souls and hearts, we cannot detach from the deeper void, but hope carries us all. It lifts our spirits in the pursuit of happiness. We all want a sense of healing from our unique pains and handicaps.
I've been hopeless, broken, searching for a place where I can be. I've been out of place, dancing with the pain. They say only time will tell what will become of me. 'Cause I've been out of touch with my inner self, dealing with my demons. All I need is a space to breathe.
Tano Abra Martini, the unpredictable experience. The vintage experience, aka the unpredictable experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because kunokuvela kube random nje. Uthi udlala the park udlale quiet dreams. Under the name the park. So playlist inokusijikela.
Yeah.
So you just heard The Park by Master TMN, featuring Zeno and
Chelsea.
let's talk about The Park. Awu, thokoza park.
Sithokozeni kuqala.
Thokoza.
Yeah, I Thokoza basically it's a park from Soweto, next to Iria Via station along the Chris Honey Road, Mosuke Bar, I think. Yeah, it's a Rockville, it's a Rockville next to Moroka Dam, the infamous Moroka Dam, the infamous Thokoza Park. Yeah, me too. That's why it's inspired in Zagala Kona. I used to be a beautiful park la. I'm a chance born of Bugala Nepola corner because they used to have a TV. It was mangel. Kenzagala and so travel. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a one.
2010.
When it was here.
It's my befun chaza ma tourist ngale za cards because I'm a budget ngithola. Sibukela ama Popeye whatever there. So it was a beautiful experience for abantu abakhula babukela ama TV ama next door. So imagine parking lapha. Now so ne chance ukuthi ubona uTom and Jerry ku DSTV. So that's a beautiful experience. So the track goes, it says reminiscing about past moments. There was a time where I felt stuck and everything was frozen. Felt like I was heading nowhere so fast I even lost faith in the process. I could hear a voice inside say, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You thought you're special like you're chosen, but you a broke man. You can't look after yourself, so how can you look after your fam? What a disappointment. But deep within my conscience, a voice said, the future is in your both hands and time waits for no man, so don't stress, go get what is yours. Real man, do it for no round of applause. Just because they don't notice don't mean you should stop.
Yeah.
So basic goes parking. So this is an experience until ngiba se parking.
Yeah.
So it tells you it tells you there's a voice inside that's telling me that you thought you were chosen, but you a broke man, you can't look after yourself, so how can you look after your fam? So this voice, it's a critical voice inside of me. I don't know, some call it the ego, moyago psychology, or the super ego, I don't know. So it tells you okay, when you thought you were special, like you thought you were chosen, but you a broke man, you can't look after yourself, so how can you look after your fam? That's a critical question.
It is, yeah.
You know, so I'm conflicted. I'm having this great debate inside, Angtola. And then another voice says, man, the future is in your both hands and time waits for no man, so don't stress, go get what is yours. Real men do it for no round of applause. Just because they don't notice don't mean you should stop. So this other voice is advising me, telling me, with I'm fair too. Like the future is in your both hands, and time waits for no man. So ends up pay, go get what is yours. Cause real men do it for no round of applause. Because no, as the outing, like somehow more time like upandeli incosi yakho, bese incosi yakho or uma ole upandeli incosi yakho, then incosi yakho, it's hey wangithengela isicathulo esiso. ngithola like I wangithengela inayikhethekile umngane wami unanani ngithola it's a thankless job somehow malokuhamba ngithola because now it's telling you good time just because they don't notice, just because abakubongi, just because you are a rapper doing your thing or an artist doing your thing and people are not paying recognition or they're not noticing you ngithola, and it doesn't mean you should stop. Because don't do it for no round of applause. Just do it because it's for the love. Just because so you're not doing it to be appreciated. We're not saying appreciation doesn't matter. It does, and it goes a long way. But don't do it for the appreciation. Do it for a higher purpose, which can be to heal the community, to direct, because as us as musicians, we're also participants of the community. I mean, I think so if I'm writing rhymes, I want to be giving them tips based on my experience. Or these are the few pointers you need to do. So we're also playing a role. No, because time waits for no man, so we can't say I let the government, the 2010 type of vibes that we were talking about, man. Good, are we gonna wait for the government to tabegi TV la payana so that it's so bugela sibe united? When I just look at what you have and embrace it, so as to accumulate more. Like read books. I think I'm even carrying a book here called Napoleon Hill.
He's getting the actual book.
He's in the flow.
He's in his thoughts. Yeah, he's in his thoughts.
Yeah,
we are.
I think she long at slow over fit.
Yes.
Napoleon Hill. I realize good sometimes placing your faith on concepts works better than placing your faith on people.
Definitely.
But I'm not saying we shouldn't believe in our people. We shouldn't believe in us and our dreams or others. You indirectly control a round of applause.
Yes.
When I say indirectly, which means you have to practice to be appreciated or to be loved or for all of that. I mean, there's a lot of work that you put in. So it's indirect because you can't force people to appreciate you. It's indirect, so you control that indirectly. But what you can control is what's at your power. It's you writing, making sure you pronounce a grand in that you can control. If feedback you can't, because people banama preference and if you going there uthi ngiyenza kanje ngifuna ukuchaza mina into ezenzakala ukuthi mina ngiyengichazela you should have done it in this way. So if you were doing it for me, it's easy to give up. But it's easy ukuthi this is useless. But you should go get your dreams, as the voice was saying, the voice of wisdom inside of me. Because the track details on intrapersonal voices, if I'm not mistaken. Intra, which means because inter
the rusty voice.
So now I'm going to Waingi Busy Park so bear in mind, I was reminiscing about past moments. Now I'm past that. I was reminiscing about past moments where I felt hopeless. So what happened was, I'm reminiscing in Sepaki. I'm writing this. Now I'm observing. Now I learn with, okay, people don't just go to a certain space. Obviously, Sepaki is by izinto ezenzakalayo. Ephakini kenzakala izinto eziningi. Njengokuthi now I'm often check or run cherry or angithola out angithola uyabona ufuna parking. That's where you get a privacy for ghetto children or ghetto teenagers that don't have indawo angithola because it's cool asilala phansi. You don't even have your own privacy angithola. So now the park is there for you ukuthi yazini hlangana nomuntu wakho angithola. Also in the park, that's where you get to take your child, and get to bond. The track talks about bonding sessions of a parent and child, couples sharing laughs and hugs and all of that. So you see the role that the park plays. It's an important place because now it unites abantu abazela reasons up. And the track even says we all come for different reasons known to us. So we abanye bafuna that space, because I'm even saying others are carrying a notepad and others are carrying a pen just like I. They are there to write because mangizendlini garasa. Angithola you're trying to write lyrics maybe back to perhaps angithola izinto ezikanjalo. I'm not saying it's wrong angithola, but you're trying to find that space where you can tap into your creative space angithola. Abanye are there just to bond nabantwana babo ezingishilo angithola they trying to study their children amzwinki and all of that. Some people are just crossing by. So you see ukuthi you are there in a parking, but you are also influenced by your surroundings. Like you can't just exist in a space without being impacted or influenced by what goes on. So the park gives you that experience. It teaches you. So if we were to personify riding a park, we could say it is somehow there for you. It teaches you. It gives you that comfort and space. Others are there with basuke endlini barasa bahlezi bakutshela 1 2 and 3 abanye bayalwa
becomes a great escape
welindlu yabona and all of that yazi makasana like izinto ezinjalo yabo omunye ulambile yabo uyabona ukuthi hayi nami ngilambile angifuni ukuhlala phambi kwentwana yami ngibona ilambile. I'm not going to be able to bear that, so let me just go to a park and find a space of mine ngizokwazi ukucabanga khona ngithola. So the park plays an important role. That's why I'm calling the track E-Park, because that's where we come for different reasons known to us, to pour our pains and happiness, to our joy. It combines a lot of emotions, and pedestrians are also crossing by. Actually, it's all happening in parking. So you see, you can write novels about a specific place like that. Now I'm sitting in the blades of grass, I'm sitting in the blades of grass, looking at all of these things. I'm not controlling them. Bear in mind, I'm not writing about what's not there, but I'm writing about what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So you calling me creative because I'm putting that into paper. I'm just translating what I'm seeing. This is what's happening. So if you take time to sit and listen and watch, with the park is an important place. It has trees. There's an ecosystem and all of that. So I call the track E-Park for a reason, because now it tells you that I was depressed and all of that. I was there. It gave me that space, that isolation or place of solace. I don't know, but there. So whatever space we're faced to, even if we are put in terrible situations or regasi and all of that, just bear in mind that there's a life force around that place. Because when I'm mentioning Thokoza Park, what the happy times, because she remembers. So places like that, we want to make sure it is good condition. Because I'm even saying abanye like they coming there just to blaze plants or then appreciate nature, because most of Thokoza Park you're gonna see trees, you're gonna see birds, you're gonna see an animal. You're gonna see something different. So that place, you see how it unites us. Yeah, it brings us together, because mangathi via Makasana we no longer have isn't as fun and because now say extend and now we're trying to have more space. As ngisho, I've always you're trying to have your own room. Makasana, they call it a stadium. You're trying to have all those things. So say extend and we're taking out isn't as fun and and all of that. But the park is there. It's preserving such. There's a tree that is tilted or bent to a certain position. The others are standing upright. I was saying, Makshisa Rakuli, you would appreciate more me upright. But somehow mangabe bohambi distance and let's just go really. So as appreciate and also because now it's giving you the opportunity to go towards the pants and all of that. And all those things isn't easy there. So everything grows up in a certain position for a reason. We are there in the park for a reason. So the park is something that is beautiful. So it's not only a park.
Preach.
So it's not the park per se. It's not the park per se.
But what encompasses that location.
Yeah, man.
The experience you get.
The experience, you know what I'm saying? That have become attached to that specific space. That's crazy.
So it's not really the park. It can be your room.
It can be anything.
So the park can be your room. The park can be the train station. The park can be, So perhaps the park is used as a metaphor in a way.
Park in your own mind.
Today we are exploring it.
The universe is the mind, and I am the walking thought.
Yes, man. Nazo. So sizobuya after the song. Amen. Hey, yo, my attitude is so real. As I said, 152.
Language.
Eish.
Guys, it's my popcorn and we're just watching.
Hey, guys, I was nearly killed by a popcorn. Wow. Say, can you cap wrong? And like, yeah, stuck. Yeah, no, hi, we made it by the grace of God. Let's share your socials, and then what are you working on right now? Must we expect an EP?
Yeah, I recorded a couple of tracks. I think it's gonna be an EP. I was supposed to listen to it yesterday, but I couldn't make it because I was somewhere else. So I apologize to my producer. But yeah, we recorded a couple of tracks. I think it's gonna be an EP. So like, as in, the park belongs to an EP called As It Was and Now Is, but because of our samples, like we had a problem with that, so it delayed on hopefully this time isn't also a grand, but the EP name yet.
It's still another one.
Yeah, name yet. So being Spanagu, so yeah, you I think EP corner or as a Jangalala represents Kamalaki or Chelsea, and so I'm going to reveal my personal names, but yeah, she's an incredible singer, but there she's rapping. Yeah, I don't know what some tracks as EP, perhaps we might expand, I don't know. But yeah, Facebook, which is Master TMN, Instagram and whatever, TikTok as well, and TikTok. But I'm still trying to fix that so that things are shiny page now because my chance. So yeah, as Malenga represents, Kenza represents, Spirit kuzuyavalwa. I'm going to manje akunaparezo ncenga ngithi yazi.
Yeah. Plus you wanna prepare nje.
Yeah.
Warm up.
Singeni ndabeni.
Yeah, sure.
So he's going to bless us. And yeah, man. Guys.
Yeah, okay. Yo, even with rhymes reflecting decay that I face every day outside the place in which I wake, I'm still fresh as ever. It didn't take modification of the natural state of this organism for me to stay preserved up. So why should I take mentally enhancing substances, chemicals, or simply additives for me to stay up? In the top shelf of mass production or production of the masses, I stay herbal. For the sick kids and fanatics, I'm going against the grain with whole wheat and the mic apparatus. Toasting MCs, breaking bread with the wisest in the planet. Still self-raising though, despite them holding my flowers, never wanting to hand them, cause I may get a kid with a kicked out appearance, but I'm still far from a half-baked MC. Even in the absence of cream, I'm still keeping it organic with homegrown styles and skills. It's plain to see I'm on a different field. As the kid approaches with bags of creative, constructive emotions, unloading a potion in the equilibrium ocean of rap notions, diffusing like osmosis. My poetic frames of motion are full of hidden thoughts like repressed topics. I'm a hidden force to the optics. My physical form is a distortion, mocking the intelligence of antagonistical beings. I'm married to consciousness, but my intellectual genitals copulate with ignorance for bliss. In Kama Sutra positions, orgasmic release. I'm an untamed artistic beast with art forms of merciless ink, devouring minds like addiction and disease, vanity and sins. When my creative writing is unleashed, it'll swallow you whole with fascinating, thought-provoking images and concepts. These are not codables, but smoking dope raps, hard to catch like rodents. This is a self-constructed content built on a lyrical monument of personal experience. Yo, I gaze at the future with my third eye supervision. Ideas created in my mind will corrupt your thinking. My imagination is like motion pictures. I penetrate through the subconscious of living creatures and plants. Mental explosives that collapse the structure of consciousness. I remote control MCs with ciphering techniques and channel them to the edge of the bottomless hole. Push them down and watch them fall for eternity. If they are mentally fast enough to reverse that to me, I fall in the bottomless hole with a smile and pause gravity, cause I control my own destiny, unlike souls that are victims of naivety. Spirit goes yeah, shout outs to Ntwana P7 Ntwane, shout outs to Butwaski, shout outs to TKO, shout outs to Time Zone, shout outs to Ramsam, shout outs to Lazy, you know, man, in Balantonina. Yeah, shout outs to Paceman, shout outs to White City, shout outs to Lehigh, you know, shout outs to Mzansi as a whole, and shout outs to hip hop cult, you know, we gotta appreciate them.
Yeah, man, yeah, shout outs to you would not be here,
they're holding it down and so
for hip hop cult in Yashama, they are doing the things.
Yeah, shout outs to everybody who's just holding it down. and trying to make sure that they basically putting the culture in a certain position, you know. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Shout outs to Baseman and shout outs to everybody, man, who's holding this down. I'm repeating this for the second time just to reinforce it. Yeah, man. Like me standing here is not just me, it's many people. Different advices and stuff. You just see the final product. So shout out to Tokyo, shout outs to Slogzin, you know, shout outs to Nash, shout out to Smuda Blast, who is battling with the system for now, but yeah, shout outs to him. Thank you. And popcorns as well.
Popcorns nearly killed me.
They nearly killed that.
I didn't touch a popcorn after that. Not touching a popcorn for today. You know, beef na popcorn vandaag because popcorn nearly took me out of the game. So, man, mina nyabonga from the depth of my heart. This is what Basement Soul Radio is about, you know. For you taking your time to come and blummer with us. We will be doing this again once in a while.
Hopefully.
We don't take a hope. We are most definitely going to have him back. We're going to make the things happen. We're going to have Cypher on the radio. What's your tennis? No man, the slogan.
Oh, Trampila Matra.
Trampila Matra. So we just wanna, pass our sincerest gratitude from the basement crew.
Sure.
Basement Soul Radio. I, Lerato AKA Lerato. And the hosts of the Vintage Experience, aka
just because
the unpredictable experience.
Just because.
I think we're gonna put that as part of your tagline now.
Just because.
Lerato, aka Lerato, just because is signing out, and I just wanna say thank you guys so much for tuning in. You know, and this is us signing out.
Yo.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Until next weekend, stay safe. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Hello to you and you over there. This is Lerato AKA Lerato, and you are tuned in to the Vintage Experience every Saturday between 12 and 3 p.m. only on Basement Soul Radio. Don't touch that dial.